Yeah, the trip is a little daunting as you head out when you're, knowing you're going to face a really good team, Cleveland. As hot as anybody right now. They get off to a good start. It feels good. It feels good to get a win on the board against these guys, knowing we got Mr. Kluber tomorrow. So, Adalberto, probably not the, 5-2 hit stressful innings that I had to endure, but he got through it somehow. He made pitches, and we left some guys out there, bases loaded after a couple hits and the misplay. But he got the strikeout and the line out. But, we hung in there. Dozier had a really good night. Polanco, obviously, a big home run. And the bullpen was great. Good to get Trevor in there and get his feet wet a little bit. And made it a little exciting with the double, but he got through it. So, just overall a good win.
With Mejia, what did you see from him in those big spots? Because it seemed like he was in those spots a lot. But what did he was able to do to kind of get out of those spots?
I thought his stuff was good. I think sometimes he tries to get a little fancy, a little cute with his stuff, and he changes arm angle when he's making good pitches over the top. And, some of the counts that went, 0-2, 1-2, where he let guys back in and they battled, they fouled off some good pitches. But it seemed like he made some of his best pitches when he got to full counts. We were kind of joking about just start at 3-2 and let's go from there, But he did get big outs, and he got 5-0. So it was, I think at one point I looked up, he had 88 pitches, and he only recorded 10 outs. But somehow he got those, those last 5 outs over his next 12, 15 pitches, and we moved on to the bullpen.
Bauer had your number this year. What was different tonight?
He still threw well. I think putting up all those zeros after the 4 spot and getting them fairly deep into the game. I think we had a little bit better plan. It didn't seem like we chased quite as much early. We took advantage of some fastballs that he left over the plate. I think when you look at Polanco's at bat, falling off some tough pitches and finally getting a hold of the fastball. Dozier going the other way a couple of times for RBIs as well as the drive to center field. So I think he threw well. I just think we took advantage of a few mistakes.
How nice is it to see Polanco do some damage? He's been scuffling a little bit.
I was really happy that he responded from his error defensively and then went out and made some nice plays after that, which was good to see him, respond after the misplay in the first. But, I think he's working hard. We try to back him off a little bit and get him to slow the game down. I think he gets going fast when when guys know when they're scuffling. And, when you're young, it's just one of those things that you got to work through the mental part and stand strong and do your work and trust your preparation. Kind of all the things you hear about all the time. But it gets tough when you're young.
See a kid make his debut and go out there, and you mentioned there was a double involved, but to strike out his first hitter and get the 0 on the board had to feel pretty good for him. What was it like to watch?
Well, it was good to see, him live. I've watched video and obviously seen him in spring training a few times. The changeup was good. Got behind one hitter and he paid the price. 2-0 fastball and the guy smoked it. So, but when he got ahead, he was able to make pitches and use it off speed pitches, and he got us through the 9th. So, I kind of went back and forth whether I want to try to burn Kinsler in a 5-run game, and I felt good about having him ready if I needed to, if we needed to get in that situation. But it worked out well to get Hildenberger's first inning.
How comfortable are you with the pairing of Duffy and Rogers right now?
I'm definitely comfortable. It's one of those things that you hate to have to rely on those two guys all the time, but they've been money for the most part when they've had a chance to, be our bridge from starter to Kinsler. And, they get big outs. And when they pitch efficiently like tonight, it helps because they can come back more quickly. I think Duffy was under 20 maybe for 2 innings, right around 20. And Rogers, as he does more times than not, he keeps his pitches down when he gets through an inning. So I'm relying heavily on those guys in games we've been winning.